morning and happy Thanksgiving. So I'm beginning the prep today. I'm much better rested and I'm putting my apron on because I always forget. And I'm also wearing white, which is maybe not my best decision that I've ever made, but all good. So I'm beginning the cooking today. So I'm starting with the no-knead bread that I need to obviously bake for the stuffing. I realized watching Acre Homestead that I didn't need to put them in two separate bowls, but oh well. I can always wash them out. But I'll show you them in a second. I'm gonna get the flour really quick because I need to turn this out onto a lightly floured surface here. I'm doing this first because obviously it needs to bake and I need the oven, but also because it needs to rest for 30 minutes as well. And I have to cook them back to back because I only have one Dutch oven. So ready to see how this rose. Boom. Flour the surface. Alrighty, so you just have to turn it out a couple times. I just fold it into each other. It's pretty simple, honestly. Look at that technique, look at that technique, look at that technique. I'm gonna put this just back in the same bowl. Okay, and we're gonna let that rise for 30 minutes. Let me do the other one. Boom. Just so perfect, I mean, just doesn't get much better than that, people. So thankfully these both came together because I didn't have a backup plan. I did not have a backup plan if these did not work out. So glad that they did. Glad that they did. So I really need to put my Dutch oven in there to preheat. I'll do that in a second here while these rise. But I am gonna probably start with the spinach artichoke dip because that has been requested. So I'm gonna begin working on that because I didn't have time to prep it yesterday because I was working on my, you guys, I was up till 12:30 last night editing a gift guide video because I really wanted to get it. I wanted to get it out before Black Friday, obviously, and it was just important to me at that moment in my life, I guess. So I got that up and now I'm up today and I've got nothing else to do except for working on this. But yesterday was just, it was gonna be too much for me to do anything else, honestly. Okay, that's ready, so that's gonna rise. All right, so I'm gonna start with the potatoes while the Dutch oven is still preheating, everything's still preheating, but I didn't have time to make the mashed potatoes yesterday. So I've got a huge bag here of the Yukon Gold. I am just going to begin doing this. Why do it any other way? They took no time at all. I mean, it was so quick. This is probably under 5 minutes that I got all this done. So you gotta love that. You simply do. This is gonna take a while to come to a boil. And then I'm gonna get the milk and the butter heating up over here because I'm gonna need that for the recipe as well. So it's just like, I think it's, let me see, actually I have it over here. I need 1.5 cups whole milk and then I need 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, so basically a stick of butter. I'm gonna start working on the charcuterie board just so we have something to snack on today. I'm just gonna do a really, really small one. Honestly, super, super small. Let me grab something really quick. I love these little bowls. So I'm gonna put some olives in here. We love olives, but we like black olives specifically. But I'm gonna do those. I mean, this is not a nice charcuterie board. I wish I had. I have to have a wooden board. I mean, I have the one over there. Maybe I should use that. It's a special occasion. It's just a super precarious cutting board situations, but this is like so nice. So let me just wipe this off. Who knows what's really been on it, you know? All right, I'm just gonna start cutting stuff up. I also have these little cornichons, which I'm gonna try these, but I can't get them open. I'm gonna have to have Jarvis open them. Can you come open something for me? Actually, never mind, I just got it. Those are good. From Aldi. I'm also going to use this. This is actually a cheese knife. This would actually be a good hostess gift. If you're going to somebody's house, it cuts through cheese really easily. Actually, those have a weird aftertaste. Those have a weird aftertaste that I don't like. So I'm using the Daya Jalapeno Havarti, which everyone loved the last time I do these. And then I have this assorted entertainment cracker set. This is from Whole Foods. I love this. And I also have the medium. Okay, I need to cleanse my palate with an olive. Watch and learn. Cuts through so easy. So I'm gonna continue to do this, and then I shall be back. Charcuterie board.
Starting off the fresh bag before you cook.
Good idea, thank you. Got the charcuterie board ready, so let's do a taste test, shall we? Time to do a taste test. Yum. Did you see my apron?
Yeah.
Downton Abbey. I do feel like I'm one of the cooks in Downton Abbey. The bread, by the way, smells so good. I'm about to take the lid off the bread. Oh my god. It's unbelievable. You're taking a picture? Unbelievable. Okay, so that's gotta go in for 10 more minutes and then I can do the other one. And then this is going crazy right now, but they're not even close, I don't think. And then I got the butter and the milk back there. I think what I'm gonna do, because this recipe actually says that, no, the herbs stuffing calls for it. And I've never made it before, but they say that they like to mix 2 different loaves. So I might do the sourdough mixed with one of those loaves, and then we can have the other loaf for whatever we want. Like,
oh, you're doing it from a loaf of bread.
What?
That's even more from scratch than I thought you were doing.
Yeah, I made my own bread for the stuffing.
Wow.
I'm trying to like elevate
They usually
it.
sell breadcrumbs, don't they?
They sell those bags, yeah, which those are still good. But I just figured I would like.
Wow, that's gonna be that's intense.
I know. I mean, I figured that because that bread is really good. Like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be good stuffing bread, the noni bread.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So I'm gonna do the spinach artichoke. I think actually I'm gonna finish all the way through the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put them in the crock pot, and then I'm going to start on the spinach artichoke dip. So that is next on the agenda. All right, these potatoes are done. I like to wash out because you can see that there's like some residue. I'm talking to my vlog. I like to wash that part out, and then I'm gonna transfer these back into the pot. I'm going to add in the milk and the butter mixture. I'm just gonna add it in all at once. I'm gonna mix this all together, and then I'm gonna add the sour cream and stuff. So what I like to do first is I like to use a hand masher because this can kind of get crazy. So I'm gonna hand mash it first. And remember last time I made these in the test run, I thought it was gonna be way too liquidy. I think it should be fine. Now I'm gonna go in with the electric whisk. I'll come back in and probably end up adding more, but I'm just gonna do that much. And then we need half a teaspoon pepper. I'm actually gonna have to open another pepper soon. And then half a cup of sour cream. I'm using the Kite Hill. Now that is what I'm most excited about. All right, let's do a little taste test. Way more salt. And my bread is ready, so let me take my bread out. Oh my God, does this look good? Oh wow. Okay. Is that ever gorgeous? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. So then I'm gonna put the other one in right now as well. Put that in, I need to score it. And that's going in for 30. I have a feeling I might have to add even more salt, but we'll see. Yeah. I do. Okay, let's try again. Yum. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna transfer this now over into the crock pot, and I'm gonna put it on just low setting, or even maybe a warm setting, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna begin doing the spinach artichoke dip. So first I need to add in the cream cheese. So you need 8 ounces of cream cheese, which this is 8 ounces. This is the Kite Hill, which is my favorite. So I need about 1/2 cup of sour cream. These are, by the way, new mixing bowls I bought from Target. Okay, so then I need 1/2 cup of mayo. And I've done this before where I didn't have sour cream, so I just used double mayo, and it actually works fine. Garlic, I have minced garlic. I always just use this. 4 cloves, so I'm just gonna do about 4 cloves worth. I need Parmesan. It's pretty major here, so I need 3/4 of a cup of parm. I'm probably just gonna use the rest of this. Okay, just trying to get rid of all my stuff here. I need 3/4 cup of mozzarella. I'm gonna use the Daya. That's a little bit more, but whatever. And then I hate this part. Let me do the pepper and then the artichoke stuff first, but 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I need to do frozen spinach and squeeze that and drain the excess. And I also need to do artichoke hearts, squeeze that and drain the excess. So I'm using this full can of that. So I'm gonna do that off camera really quick. Chop it up and then put it in here and I'll mix it. Time to mix this up. Let's see if I've done this right. I love these mixing bowls. Oh my god, I love these mixing bowls. What's nice is they have a bottom, on the bottom they have kind of a rubber bottom to them so they don't slip and slide around. They came with a bunch. I think I'll probably show them in a later video. I already hauled them, but I think I'll post this video first, obviously. Oh, this looks delightful. Let's put it into our dish. So I love this dish. I thrifted this dish. I love to thrift cookware, as you know. So this is the perfect dish for this. Love it. There it is. Spinach artichoke dip. Mwah. All right, the second loaf of bread just came out. So crazy. All right, so now I'm drop the heat down. I'm gonna put the spinach artichoke dip in. Okay. So that goes in for about 20 minutes. There we go. Now I'm gonna start working on the stuffing, I think. So obviously I'm gonna have to cut the bread up at some point because this has been resting. This needs to rest for about an hour before you can cut into it. So, and that's probably been about an hour. By the time I get to it, it'll be an hour. So I need to dice up a sweet onion, celery I need to dice up. I need butter. I need to do a bunch of chopping of some herbs. Then I'm gonna need garlic cloves again. So I need rosemary, which I do have as rosemary as well. They were so cheap at Aldi, you gotta love it. That out. And then I did buy, it says sweet onion specifically, so I am going to use the chopper and start doing the sweet onions, which I put over here. I also just did a big reset of the kitchen, so I have stuff drying over here and I put some stuff in the dishwasher, so I just wanted to do a big reset, obviously. So I'm gonna need to wash this. And I'm gonna get my chopper out. I love this chopper. For me, probably the main reason I love it so much is because it's so uniform. Like the pieces are all the same size, which to me is what I like the most. I just love to cook. I love like days like this where it's just non-stop stuff going on, you know, back to back. That's what I like. Uh-oh, I'm starting to fry a little bit. Somebody told me to put a wet paper towel next to my cutting board and it helps. So I'm gonna try that right now because I just started getting the tears. I really should get some goggles. I have goggles actually. Should I do it? So yeah, I think I might do it. I have swimming goggles out here. Oh my god, I have to do this. I'm not kidding. I don't really want to mess my hair up, but I have to do this. These are upside down. I'm sorry, I have to do it. I have to. It hurts too bad. I honestly feel better already. All right, the spinach artichoke just came out. It looks perfect. This might be the best looking one I've ever made. And there's no one here to see it except for you guys, so that looks awesome. I love to serve it with these. You can find them at Aldi. These are the best to serve it with. These are so good for dips and stuff, like hot dips. Oh my God, they're so good. So I'm gonna let it cool down probably for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna start working on cutting up the bread, and I'm gonna toast the bread a little bit. So I'm gonna cut up some of this and then cut up some of this loaf right here. This one is for later, but yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't even want to cut into it, but I guess I must. So I'm gonna kind of cube this up, I guess. All right, here's the bread. Homemade and Aldi sourdough. I'm gonna throw this in at 350 for about, I would say, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And then I'll see how that toasts up and I'll start getting the other stuffing stuff. But I think I'm gonna start on the broccoli cheddar casserole. Wait, actually first let me try this. It's the best food in the world. All right, let's start on the broccoli casserole, cheddar casserole. That's super easy. Just need frozen broccoli, cream of mushroom soup, which I already have. I just get my mayo, cheddar, garlic powder, lemon juice out, and salt and pepper, and then the crispy onions. All right, assembling the cheddar broccoli now, which I'm very excited to assemble, not gonna lie. So, I need about 3 bags, I would say, of this, you know, frozen broccoli. I'm gonna mix this in a bowl this time, because last time it was kind of annoying the way that I did it. Look at how nice this came out. It's perfect. Oh my God, you gotta love it. Okay, so I need to do frozen broccoli. I need the 1.5 cans of the cream of mushroom soup. This is true cream of mushroom, because it's like, doesn't really want to come out. I need 1 cup of shredded cheddar. That's it. That is so weird. I'm gonna do more than that, obviously. I think last time, didn't I say I wished I had done more? 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice. Doing the crispy French fried onions, and I need to do mayo. So I need about half a cup. I'm gonna do a little bit more than half. Well, let's begin to mix. I think I need a bigger mixing bowl, if you can believe it. What was I thinking? Alrighty, time to add this in. Oh God, whoa, 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 whoa. All my stuff is like way bigger than my dishes. What the hell? Let me just wipe this down. Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven. I'm going to begin working on the stuffing. So just finishing the stuffing. I just need to get everything together here. So I'm putting in the cup of butter. So that's 2 sticks. Yeah, that's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Dropping those in, and then when that's ready, I'm gonna put in the onion, celery, garlic, salt, pepper, all that stuff. So I'm gonna take out the breadcrumbs right now because I think they've been in there long enough. Whoa. So I'm just gonna kind of let them hang out. They're definitely like dried out toasted, so that's good. So I'm just gonna let them hang out in there, and then I have a huge mixing bowl, which I'm gonna mix it. Actually, I wonder if I should use my even bigger one. I might actually use this one. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. That's what's up right now, guys. So I'm throwing these in here. Okay. Yep. Throwing in the celery, all the onion. I'm just gonna cook for about 10 minutes and soften. I have it on medium heat. All right, let me add in some salt. I like to do a lot of salt. And I'm gonna get my garlic as well. Let me grab that. There's no better smell than onions and garlic and celery cooking, and butter. So we need 6 cloves of garlic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also just realized that I have to make gravy And I have to do cranberry sauce as well. And I have to do the apple crumble. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. I don't think I'll probably be done for another maybe hour and a half. This is done. So it says to put in all of the sage parsley. I'm just using dried parsley because I'm sorry. I just don't like the herb. Put these in there. So it says to cook this for about a minute. And then I need to add in the chicken stock. Or sorry, I'm using vegetable stock. I don't want to have to make chicken stock. So I'm just going to do vegetable because I feel like what's the difference? It's definitely going to be herby. And then also I'm going to put the gravy start cooking the gravy. Put it on super low heat in the back corner. So now I can add in the stock. I need just to put, I think 1 cup in. Is that right? Yes. Okay, this is the broccoli cheddar. So now I need to put the rest of the crunchy bits on and then bake for another like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat off of this. Okay, so pour this over the breadcrumbs and toss well to coat. Okay, cool. And then it wants me to whisk together the remaining 1.5 cups of stock and the 2 eggs. And then I'll put that over as well. All right, so I've got my big, huge, humongous bowl. So I'm going to pour this over. Just get everything out. I think it wants me to just toss this. I hope I have enough breadcrumbs in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Toss well. In a medium bowl or measuring cup, whisk together the remaining. Pour that in the bread cubes and stir and fold in the bread cubes thoroughly until combined and baked it for 45 to 50 minutes. I'm going to whisk these in. I'm doing the weird egg, so. Okay, this isn't really the same thing when you've got vegan eggs, so. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna pour this over. Okay, it's kind of a lot of, broth, but I'm sure that this is good. So what do I know? It smells really good. So I am going to now put this into a disposable one. So let's start pouring this in. I think this is actually the perfect size dish. Alrighty, I'm just gonna push it. It's all evenly distributed. This is the perfect dish for this. Go me. And then I'm baking this for 45 minutes. I don't think I'm covering this at all though. And this goes in at 350. So as this comes out, this goes in. I just brought out my warming pad, so I'm excited about that. But I am going to now start on the apple crumble. So I'm over here now. And I'm gonna start cutting up these apples into bite-sized little pieces. I just so prefer this over apple pie. So yeah, I'm gonna put this all together, just have it ready to go. And then I think the only thing I really need to still make is the cranberry sauce. So I will start working on that pretty shortly, which that's pretty easy. I mean, you just kind of let it go. You just need to measure out the ingredients. I think it's just sugar. I think it's just sugar, water, and cranberries. And I'm gonna also put on the turkey cutlets. I just don't know when to do it, All right, this broccoli cheddar is coming out right now, and then I'm gonna put it on the warming pad. I need to start baking my mac and cheese as well, so I'll probably throw that in there. So good. I'll probably go grab a mac and cheese too, but I'm gonna start making this apple crumble, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, it's officially complete. This is the spread over here. You gotta love it. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. So, let me take you on a little tour here. So I've got the mac and cheese. So that's looking good. Gravy in the back. We've got the little turkey cutlets that I searched high and low for. I've got my rustic bread. I've got my cranberry sauce, which is pretty cool at this point, so that's good. I've got my stuffing, which came out looking so good. I hope it tastes good, but this is with the homemade bread. I've got the broccoli cheddar casserole, and then finally we've got the mashed potatoes as well. And then I also have, which I can pull out, the apple crisp as well that I can throw in. And I also bought some vanilla ice cream to go on top if we want that. So this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna call Jarvis up and we're gonna make our plates. I need to find serving utensils for all this though. Okay, here's the plate. It's looking good. So I'll come back and give you a review. All right, we ate kind of a while ago and then we got the after Thanksgiving tiredness, but I'm about to eat some, ooh yeah, some of the apple crumble, whatever this is called. Yep. So good. Let me do quick reviews. That stuffing is the best stuffing I've ever had. I think it was the homemade bread. That is so freaking good. So good, so good. I mean, everything was really, really good, I'm not gonna lie. The cranberry sauce went insane. Loved that. This is probably one of my best Thanksgiving dinners I've ever made. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go get ready for Black Friday. See you then. Bye.